Hi, Jefferson. Hi, Dax. How are you? What's up, Jefferson? Yo, about time. What up, Buttercup? How are you guys? How was your weekend? Let's share. Let everyone know I'm live. Hi, Al Jones. How are you? So, guys, how was everybody's weekend? Did y'all do anything fun? Hi, USA. Dex says, looking great, Steph. I sat in my room and contemplated the future. Ugh, that's always fun. Don't get me started on thinking about the future, God. Alex Smith says, first main question, what was your favorite joke your fellow BGC girls ever told during the pig and whistles roast? I don't even remember their jokes. I remember like helping Z write jokes. I think I helped Candy write some jokes. I don't remember them though. Yeah, so Alex is asking about on the Bad Girls Club season that I was on, season 16, if you guys want to go watch. I was blonde and skinny. I had one chin back then, and I was a party girl and an alcoholic. But they had us roast each other, and I helped some of the girls with their jokes, and it was a lot of fun. But I don't remember much of the jokes. Doug says, you know it. Al Jones says, my weekend was spectacular. Oh my God, what was so spectacular about it? Tell me what happened, Al Jones. Hey, ABB. So I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, and I am currently in Los Angeles. Alex, Miss Tiara roasted you comparing your laugh to a dolphin. Yeah, she did. Jefferson says, getting effed up all weekend in the trailer park. Oh, wow. Alex Hearn says, mommy. Not today, baby. I am no one's mother except Chewy's. I am no one's mother except Chewy's. Welcome to my stream, everyone. I'm Stephanie Tejada, comedian, reality TV personality, creator of comedy and content. I'm a supermodel when I feel like it. And now, y'all know I'm always hustling, always looking for a new side hustle, a new side quest in my life. I have an AI school that I'm working with. Super affordable program. Like when I say super affordable, I got in there for $5. I got an AI school for $5 and it's super cool. And so I'm working with them so you can join the AI school in my stand store. Hi, Alex Hearns. Jefferson says you're looking good today, girl. Thank you. It's the Lord. It's the glow of the Lord. Dex says, did they make you drink in LA? Nobody can make me do anything. Alex says hello from Ireland. Hi, Alex. Hi, Robert De Niro. I was born in 81. I think we're close. No, we're not. Al John says the Knicks won the championship, and yesterday, Puerto Rican Day Parade, the city was on fire, is why it was spectacular. Oh, yes, it was the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Um, so I have a question, Al Jones, with this whole Knicks thing. Don't you think it's quite the coinky dink and it's pretty funny that they haven't won in 53 years? But then when WWE Danhausen uncursed them, they won. That's like crazy to me. Oxma says, I love the confessional moment when you put on the blonde dreads wig and imitated Bernicia. I'm about to get this shut poppin'. Shut poppin'. What's up, still me? Hi, Moi Moi. Melky says, are you a man? If you're a homosexual and that's what you're looking for, I understand. But no, baby, I am not. Babby Lou says, you blocked my other account, but I actually love you, BB. Well, if I blocked you, it was for a reason. Hi, Hank Van Burlow. Hi, Candace. Hi, Tom Ganley. Duck says, they bought a team. It's going to get more pricey now. Hi, and Fayek. Silmy says, hi, Ducks. Al Jones says, I only learned about Dan Housing Guy through you last week. Curse lifted at the perfect times. Thanks to whoever. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, this Dan Housing Guy, first of all, is very new to WWE. He's probably been there maybe 3 months. And his whole gimmick is like this, like, life. He's like a real person that's a cartoon, pretty much. He looks like something that would be in the old show, The Munsters. I thought he was very cheesy. I still think he's kind of cheesy, but he's growing on me. But apparently, he uncursed the Knicks and they won. Does he have real powers? Like, I'm very confused by it. Hi, James Figueroa. Hi, Crunchy Biscuits. Ralston, hi there. There she is. Hello, beautiful. How's your afternoon going? I wish she was mine. Oh, I wish I was a millionaire. We all can't get things we want, honey. But it's going good. I got Chewy some new hip and joint supplements. His other ones were okay, but I think he started detecting them. Bougie. Chewy is so bougie and picky. It's ridiculous. Like, most dogs will literally eat anything you put in front of them. Chewy's like, that ain't organic. I don't like that salmon. I don't like peanut butter. Like, he's so picky. So I meal prep him. I boil him chicken, peas, carrots, string beans. Sometimes I started putting little bits of broccoli in there, and then I sneak in his vitamin. But this one is like bigger, but it had like, okay, the one I was getting him had like a few hundred purchases in like a month. This one had like 40,000 purchases in a month. So I switched him to this one. We're going to see how he likes it, but he was scarfing down that food. Adrian says, and I don't know if I spelled his name right, but whoever he is, thank you. Dan Housen. You should get into, see, you guys should start watching wrestling. Hi, Shivalik. Hey, lady boy, what's up? If I was a lady boy, my kebab would be bigger than yours. Lady boys don't have these. Alex says, or how about the one where you try to imitate Persuasion? I'm a lady, I get my own money, girl. Yes, turn up. Babu says, I'm Indian. My name is Charles. You look very beautiful. Your name is Charles from India? Ain't no Indians named Charles, bro. What's your real name? Chinga tu madre, really? Can you pronounce my user, por favor? Yeah, I did. And fast, damn, you look like someone I know. Jimmy Boyne says, God bless you, sister. Thank you, Jimmy. God bless you. Duck says, howdy, Crunchy. Still gets folks. Steph looks so fine today. No offense. I'm not offended by a compliment. Aljon says, I am in debt to him. Not so much into wrestling, but I'm a huge fan of his now. You see, I'm going to make a video about how Knicks fans need to become Danhausen fans. Duck says, hopefully he feels good. Crunchy Biscuit says, hi, Ducks. Hope all is well. I love that you guys, like, know each other. Hi, Scott Miller from Vermont. Hi, Ellis. Hi, Latino American girl. Hi, Robert Blitz. Stillme says, Baru, was that you? Right. Duck says, it's kind of personal and rude just saying you didn't decide to be that kind of angel. What's up, Margin? Roman Reigns is my favorite. Oh, God. Which of his 2 moves is your favorite? Aldrin says, random question, do you own a pair of Timberlands? Yes. I do. And when they were like popular, I used to have the Malono, what is it? The little heel ones. Oh my God, what were those called? Timberland heels. The ones that J-Lo had in that one video. It's very special. All my love is all I have. Alex says, if you ever tried to do a collab with one of your favorite hair or skincare brands, which one would you go with? I'm obsessed with Medicube right now. Like I got the little TikTok collab going, but I would love to like be in their ad. Oh, I got to work with JLo's brand. It was through this company where they do like clinical trial photos, but they use my butt in one of her ads. It's just my butt, but my butt is in a JLo ad. Hi, Amy Hosen. Thank you, Ellis. Hi, Saeed. Right on, Steph. Thank you. Crunchy Biscuit says, when will you be monetized? I still got 3 hours. What the hell? 3 hours, you guys. I'm hoping by tomorrow. Well, actually, I think I can figure it out. First of all, let me put my Cash App link since I'm not monetized yet. Giggity. Okay. Let's just throw that in here really quick. Really quick. There she is. Okay. Then if I go to view your channel, hi, Black, beautiful mouse. Stomy says, hug the like button. Yes, thank you, Stomy, for reminding me. I always forget. Hug the like button, you guys. Show me love. It helps the algorithm when you guys like my stuff and share it. Where is YouTube Studio? Here it is. Hi, Black the Sheep. Look at this, and I don't know what that means. You have sexy Latina vibe. Thank you, Jimmy. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Hassan. Hi, Michael. Crunches at 3 hours. Surely we had close to 2 hours last live. No, it's been 3 hours. Thank you, Brandon. I try the best of my ability to do impressions of female rappers like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Megan Thee Stallion, but the ad-libs are as far as I can get. Oh my God, I would love to hear your impressions. Can you post a video and put it in my community post? Da, 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 da. Yeah, it still says 2,997, 93,000. But let's see. Analytics. Watch time. In the last 7 days. That's easier. Okay, let's see. So, oh yeah, I should be monetized by tomorrow. God willing, unless because it's a year, it goes by like the whole year. So unless I've lost hours within the last year, I should be monetized because I got like 50 hours last week on Thursday. So, and it's like a week behind. So I think I'll be monetized by tomorrow. Oh, let me not get too excited. Oh no. Hi, Marjan. I'm from Italy, of Milan. Ooh, hi, Varder. Hi, Fiaz. Duck says, play fight or real fight or none. I don't want to fight. I don't like when people touch me. Alex says, Cardi B's, oh, Megan Thee Stallion, and from Nicki Minaj. Hi, John. How are you, John? Fiaz says, Auntie, you're so cute and well spoken. Auntie's not here today. I am just the creator of Auntie, the voice, the creator of the crazy, crazy Thea that you guys all love. Duck says, I'm excited for you. Thank you, Dax. Yeah, I've already got projects I'm working on so I can start uploading more long form stuff here. Like, okay, if you guys are on Patreon, you already know this. But I've been working on like a sketch show, like writing my own sketches, and I'm kind of trying to do my own like sketch comedy show with like different skits. Think like In Living Color, the Dave Chappelle show, with just random different sketches and stuff. And I'm trying to do that. So I think I might just start doing that for YouTube. And then build a YouTube with that as well. And if that does well, then maybe I'll try to elevate the quality of it and see if we get like, you know, another platform or something for it. Hey, Ken Masters, you look like an actor. Zoine. Hi, Chef. Did you do Mad TV? No, I didn't. But my idea is a series similar to it with my own comedic sketches and stuff. By the way, you guys, Father's Day. It's Father's Day this weekend. You guys can get cameos for your dad from me or any character of mine that you like for Father's Day. One of my most popular characters for Father's Day is Racheta because she's a sugar baby. So, for some reason, they like her for Father's Day. Crunchy Biscuit says, would you like membership gifts or super chat? Membership could give the subscribers free membership, I guess. I guess super chats would be better. Chef says, nice, you're funny. Thank you, Chef. Duck says, nice, nice. Michael says, you're so damn hot. Okay, Michael. Anyway, you guys, I don't have super chats yet. We're close, though. So if you donate to Cash App and note your email address, you're going to get a photo and a free trial to Patreon where you will enjoy over 500 pieces of exclusive content. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Can you tell my dad? I can. Hey, the Batman. We come in peace. Hello. Kim Master says, where can I buy your comedy or view it? You can go to my Patreon in the bio for exclusive comedy. And if you're in the Los Angeles area, we have a live sketch show July 10th at the Cat's Crawl in Hollywood. Ben says, you're beautiful. Thank you, Ben. Batman says, we bring food and water. Take us to your leader. Are you aliens? Are you an alien, the Batman? I'm not scared of you. I'll chop you up and marinate you and eat you like ceviche. Because that's what you are, baby. You are just a big octopus. Delicious. Oh, you know it. That's why you laughing. Hi, who tubed you? I think YouTube takes a cut. It may be worth your time to see if other services also do. I mean, I would still put my Cash App, I guess, but that's where I'm trying to go. YouTube and Patreon. Benoit says, I live in Paris. Wow, get fancy living in Paris. Look at you. Jeremy Johnson says, how long have you been a supermodel? Period. I'll throw my Batman at you. Don't even know what that means. Eldorado says, meow, meow. Okay. What's up, Chanas? Anyway, you guys. So what do we want to talk about today? I am currently getting into AI. Super excited about this. Yeah, so right now, it's $5, the AI school. A 75% off. So I will share that AI link for you guys as well. Thank you, Ear Reveal Secrets. Thank you, Chanas. Is it someone's birthday? No, not anymore. I just need to take decorations off. The Batman says, we mean you no harm. Take us to your leader. My leader is an idiot. He's in the White House. Crunchy Biscuit says, AI, have you given the rights? You given the rights to images? What do you mean? It's just like, it's basically like prompts that you can steal, and it tells you how to create your own prompts. And it has digital products that you can like customize and resell yourself. It's like a big course, but it's really cool how it works. Hi, Clive. Crunchy Biscuit says like a company to use. Oh, yeah. Hi, Samba. Jeremy says, how many comedians you think are using AI to write jokes? A couple. You could tell a mile away. It'd be so freaking obvious. It really is so obvious. Hi, Brandon Stevens. Ledro, get the hell out of here with your meow meow spam. Hi, Parker White King. Do you support Trump? No. I think he's an idiot. Doug says, people who care forget that we go forward together, always as people. Hi, Victor. Blessings, beautiful girl at the sea. Thank you. Scott Malley says, hey, beautiful A. Hi, Scott. Batman says, well, all due respect, but you look sexy, and I love the big 90s hoop earrings. They're my signature. I was born with these. I came out of my mom's cucaracha with these earrings and a switchblade. Hi, Marcelino. Hi, Minister. Why don't you support Trump? Because he's racist and stupid. Hey, Amy. Doug says, oh my God, girl, baby, help, please. What? Jeremy says, Trump made the Knicks lose, and Danhausen made them win. Scott says, I'm from North Carolina. Nice. Clive says, Trump is a bloodline. Not sure what the hell that means. Can't start, she's too damn fine. Definitely. Okay, thank you. Hi, Wham Bam. Look at this one. He's so mad. Oh, look at a dusty, entitled loser incel. F you, you lazy, jobless, scary ditch. Learn how to spell. Go get a job. You want donation? I can donate some money. I wish your mother donated some brain cells, BB. HooTube says, let's see the switchblade. You would never know. Oh, it's just oh, look how cute she is with her pink keychain. Pa, mace. Swatata, stabbed in the neck. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Hi there. Marcelina says, hey, what's the plan for today? No plan. We're just chopping it up, talking. Ask me questions, get to know me, rant. Clive says he's evil. He is. Hey, Joe, the drum life. Crunchy Biscuit says Danhausen is hilarious. Theo John, what's up? Wham Bam says you look good. Thank you. Parker White King says Trump is your daddy. No, he's your daddy because you're gay. Amy says we don't need Trump here. Exactly. Green Lemon says hello from Germany. Hi there, Regan Mofo. Can you read my mind? No. He reveals secrets, says damn, she burned him. If you want me to burn you and roast you, check out my Cameo. Cameo lets you get customized videos from your favorite creators, influencers, reality TV stars, whatever. And I will roast you. I will roast you. Minister says, I'm from Kenya. Oh, I see. Nice. I'm from California. Batman says, so what is your channel about? I do all kinds of things here. Comedy mostly, sketches, characters, live streams and characters. Sometimes I do streams as myself. But most of my streams, if you go back to my lives, you'll see different characters. I also do WWE recaps and roast. Yeah, just a bunch of different stuff. Crunchy Biscuit says cute blade. Thank you. G Doyle says I absolutely love your earrings. Thank you, G Doyle. Clive says happy birthday. Not my birthday. Hey, Abraham. Oh, she feisty. I like that. What's up, Alex Alvarez? Batman says, what's Gucci with your tattoo on the top of the wrist? It is Star Wars. It's the Jedi Order and the Rebel Alliance symbol as a yin and yang. I drew this myself and gave it to the tattoo artist. Marcelino says tequila or vodka. Ugh, I don't drink like that. Annihilation says we need 100 Trump clones. Yeah, sure, if we're trying to end the world. Zion says I hate Mondays. You know, I used to love Mondays. When I was a go-go dancer, Monday was like my weekend. And ever since I stopped go-go dancing, me too, Zion. Me too. Sonic says, do you believe Harry Potter, Obama Sonic is the real Bitcoin? I don't believe in Bitcoin. Kyle says, who are you? I'm Stephanie. Ken Master says, I knew it. She's Rosie Perez's daughter. Hey, Jonka. Skidmark says, when are we getting married? Only shopping from that day. Yeah, not happening. Thank you, Andrew. Kenny says, you're beautiful, funny, smart, everything else. Why aren't you married? I basically am. Crunchy Biscuit says, Minister, do you like Calligraph Jones? Hey, Darth Clorox. Batman says, so where's the... Oh, in the bio, Batman, where it says all my links. Joseph Benoit says, looking so original. Nice to see you. Hi, Joseph. BA says, I thought you were a vampire. That's a character that I created, Hunter Darkside. So I'm Stephanie, if you're new here. I do characters, sketches. I have about like 9 characters that I stream as and make skits as. So sometimes you guys come in here and I might be my emo character, Hunter. I might be my aunt character, Tia Marissa. I might be the toxic Latina Racheta. I might be the hillbilly trailer park girl Hennessy. I might be Baru Bebe, the scam artist womanizing man who loves big booty bitches. It just depends. I might be Connie the crackhead. You never know. But that's what I like to do, sketches in character. Thank you, Reveal. Hi, Matt Moore. Thank you. Hi, Top Node. You look as bad as my mother-in-law. You wish. John says Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon Jinn. Obi-Wan. Reveal Secret says, what's a go-go dancer? If you've ever been in a nightclub and you see girls dancing, sometimes they're in cages, sometimes they're on a stage or like a high podium in different costumes and stuff, that's a go-go dancer. We're basically like professional party starters. And it's like a gateway job into stripping, but you keep your clothes on. Maybe Later says, great energy, great judge of character. Thank you. Hi, Dastan. Thank you. Hi, Daku. Guillermo says, I like that white dress. It's a tank top and jeans, but thank you. George says, good evening to you. Thank you, George. Aubrey says, who's the old queen? You talk about Thea Marissa? Hi, Raheel. Hunter Darkside rules. I am surprised at how much love Hunter Darkside gets. Why do you guys like Hunter Darkside so much? Hi, Feth. Joseph says, I have a few characters, but I'm totally sane. Feth says, how are you? I'm okay. Reveal Secrets, that sounds like a fun job. It is. Kenny Kung Fu says, you're in LA, but you sound like you're from New York. I have lived in New York, in Florida, in LA, in Vegas. I've been all over the place. Aubrey says, I thought those were androids. Those dancing things are humans. How do they dance all night in those cages? Money. You get paid very well. And usually, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some girls that go dance until literally I think like their legs won't work. Like I seen a go-go dancer. She was wearing sunglasses this freaking big. Like they was basically covering her whole face. And it worked because the event was like a pool party. I think it was like Pride Week or something. I don't remember. But when she took them glasses off, homegirl had to be like 60. Go-go dancing at 60 is crazy. John London says, I prefer Racheta. Yeah, who are your favorite characters? Tell me. Hi, Jory. Irville says, you had one character is Hennessy. Does she have a friend who's also... Yes, Betsy Sue is my bestie. We got a live show together, y'all, July 10th. BA says, you're cute AF is Hunter Darkside. Thank you. Julie Sanchez, baby, I love you. Julie, you don't love me. Hi, Cabillo. Crunchy Biscuit says, everyone is like Hunter Darkside when we're all younger. The persona is on point. Thank you. John Lundis says, I don't love how you didn't think about Qui-Gon Jinn. For real, he was a legend. He was a legend, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is like way more legendary. Let's be real. Top Note says the real you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Betsy Sue Jam, right? By the way, you guys, if you join the Patreon or if you donate and put your email in the notes section, you get a free trial to Patreon. Point is, on Patreon, Hennessy and Betsy Sue got a little mini series called Two Girls, One Trailer, and you guys can go watch the first few episodes on there. We had to put it behind a paywall because it's very like, not raunchy, but it just goes there. Some of the topics just, they're not social media friendly. So it's on Patreon. Stillme says 100 Dark Side sucks. Old people farts through a homeless guy's sock. That's exactly how he feels. Aubrey says, where were you an actress? I was not an actress. I do comedy, and I was on reality TV. I was on a show called The Bad Girls Club. Where the hell is this unread emails? Like, where? Oh, I have Bible study tonight. I forgot about Bible study. Oh, here we go. Okay. Daily Passport. What is this? I didn't want to sign up for this. Unsubscribe. Hi, Crow. Top Note says, oh, yeah, I know exactly who this is. I don't know if you do. Stillme says you're almost monetized. Woohoo! I know, Stillme. I'm so excited. Prepare to be sick of me. If you guys are sick of me now, just wait until they start paying me money, honey. I already got videos that I'm recording and working on stuff for YouTube. Everything that's on Patreon, well, not everything, but a good amount of the old stuff that's on Patreon, I'm going to put here in the subscription communities when I get that, and you guys can like pay the extra. And then you guys can decide where you want to go. Hi, Ahmed. Alvin says, looking out from my window into the ocean, San Francisco. Hi, Emilio. All eyes on me when I walk in. Save it until your money. Exactly. So I'm already planning stuff for you guys. I already have one, Top Node. Go to where it says all my links in the bio. Hi, JY. I'm good. How are you? No question, but this girl's a 10. Alvin says, ate an edible for dinner. Oh, that's always fun. How's that working out for you, Alvin? Me as I'm beautiful. The real Amazon says, IDK if I care for that tone, young lady. IDK if I care what you think at all. Hey, Leon, how are you? Top Note says, you know sign language. I know this. Oh, and this. Is that sign language? I can never do the heart. Is that sign language? JY says, can you sing me some Metallica? No. No, I cannot be bees. Hey, Yadson. Alvin says $5 for edibles for 300 milligrams here. Sure. Sure. Let me find out. Let me find out. So, you guys. Damn right, crunchy biscuits. Silmy says I can eat 1,000 milligram and be fine. Have you ever done that though? Like you're saying I could, but have you done it? Just wash my hair, and my hair is like doing this dreadlock thing. You have? No way. Hey, Hugo. Hi, Lizzetti. I don't believe you. I don't believe you ate 1,000 milligrams of weed twice. The whole cookie? One whole cookie ain't no damn 1,000 milligrams. I've had a whole cookie. And don't get me wrong, it'll definitely put you on your ass. But it's not 1,000 milligrams. Where are you getting these crackhead cookies? USA, I guess. USAA. Hi, Mark Woods. Here in Cali, I live in Cali. I've never seen 1,000 milligram one cookie edible. Alvin says stock portfolio, Netflix stocks, Waymo stocks, Uber stocks, gold. Okay. Hi, Leon Washel. Washel. Cash is queen in this economy. Period. I seen what is his name? Caleb something. There's this guy named Caleb something. And he has like a financial advice podcast. He was interviewing this guy, and this guy, he was like, how do you make money? What do you do for a living? And this guy was like, I have a share in a mine in Uganda. What? Stillman says, yesterday I burned over 0.5 grams of oil. Hey, Hugo. Like, how is that a job? And he's like, okay, but have they even started mining? He's like, no, not yet. We got to get everything in order. So I don't know. It just made me laugh. Because, like, here's the thing. Where do you go? Like, let's say, oh, I'm broke, but I have gold. Where the hell am I supposed to go take these blocks of gold or whatever it is and get actual, like, money, valuable money? Crunchy Biscuit says Australia is good for opal. Alvin says like because of your beauty. Thank you, Alvin. Markwood says I love your hair and your brown eyes. Thank you, Mark. To a jeweler. But a jeweler is going to be like a pawn shop. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even figure out what it's worth, how much it's worth? Like, if you're getting a good price for it, how do you know all that? Stomy says a Uganda mine. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I have a share or I'm part owner. The way he said it was super sketch too. I'm part owner of like a Uganda mine or something like that. Gold mine in Uganda. Tyler says, no, pawn shop's gonna scam you. Actual jewelry will give you the best price. So I could go into a jeweler with like a bag of big gold blocks or whatever it is, and they gonna give me money for it. 24K gold is the best. 24 karat, 24 karat magic. What's that sound? Have a great day all. Bye, Alvin. Hi, SH. Yes, they're gonna buy anything from you with those. Okay. Anyway, you guys, make sure you follow my socials, join my Patreon. The fan sites are in the bio where it says all my links. Follow me, I'm everywhere. I'm on Snap, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, TikTok. What else? Where else am I? I have a Telegram. I'm trying to be more consistent in posting stuff in Telegram so that you guys can keep up with me. But I be forgetting, y'all. It is hard. I have to like remember to post everywhere every day. Pretty sure Uganda has diamonds and stones, not gold. Well, either way, they haven't even started mining this thing, and he's talking about how that's how he makes money, and it's not even like being mined yet. Markwood says check gold spot price. It's an international market. I see. Mark says I buy gold and silver all the time. Usually their stores specialize in it. Oh, I see. Top Note says collabs. Collabs? No, I don't collab with people. Most people don't like. I'm sorry, but I have tried to work with so many people and sketches and comedy, and like, I have to carry the project. There's just a couple of people, like a handful of people that bring something to the table when it comes to collabs, in my personal opinion. Most people are like, oh, you want to make a skit? Yeah. You got anything? No, I have to write the whole freaking skit out. I'm not doing that. Stillme says actually an assayer is best for gold. Lucky Shamrock says bring your go-to and appraise your queen. Stillme says pawn gives Scap melt value? Scap melt? I don't know what that is. You mean scrap metal? I'm gonna assume you mean scrap metal. Yeah, scrap. Trying to make a RP. I don't know what a RP is. But if you want a video from me, go to my Cameo. And donate to the Cash App. I'm almost monetized, you guys. So excited. Just note your email address so that I can send you a photo and a free trial to Patreon. CR says nachos or tacos. Ooh, I love nachos. Tacos are just like more easy, but I honestly am going to say nachos. Will it be the real you though? Yes. Of course it's the real me, just like you see now. SH says, I'm literally eating hot Cheeto puffs. I have hot Cheetos. They're like Chile Limon Cheetos. Scrap. Yeah, I thought so. Scrap metal. All eyes on me when I walk in. No question, but this girl's a 10. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hey, Pizza Hut. Is this the trailer park? No, not today. Hey, Who Man. How are you? So, y'all, when we get to 100 likes, we're going to color in my trippy coloring books. Remember my trippy coloring books? Remember these? Our stoner coloring books that we used to do with Dia Marissa. Our homeless Venice Beach, Chucky. Remember that with his gold tooth? He lives in a van on Venice. I've lost more weight, it looks like. I don't think so. I haven't weighed myself. I've been trying not to like obsess with weighing myself all the time. It's possible though. It's possible. Who Man, by the way, appreciate the hustle. Thank you, Who Man. Hey, Bub 23rd. Hey, Mr. Anderson. And then we have this one. So when we get to 100 likes, we will color in one of these and we'll color it together. You guys can tell me which colors to pick. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Leslie. The duck is awesome. Yeah, this is really good. This is in my Amazon storefront too, you guys. If you're just joining, I want to share that I have started working with a company called Skool. It's basically an online platform. They have an app too. And you can access different courses on different topics. Right now, I am getting into AI, and I am offering you guys a current discount 75% off. That's only $5 for like 30,000 prompts, bunch of free apps you can use and sell. So you also can make money when you buy this program. The duck is awesome. Hi, Leo. Nobody's going to twerk. Mr. Anderson says, are you using hotness to trick us into going into school again? I've never tricked nobody into going to school. I couldn't even trick myself into going to school. I used to cut school all the time. Bub 23rd says, now why don't you send me money? Shaking my damn effing head. Get out of here. Stomy says, I love coloring books. Hey, Doctor Who. Andre Carter says, hello, I'm new to your channel. Welcome, Andre. I'm Stephanie. I'm a comedian. I do characters, I do sketches, skits. I have a award-winning mockumentary series. You guys can watch the first 2 seasons free here, but season 3 is exclusive on Patreon. I offer coaching calls on Stan as well, where I audit your social media. He lives in a van in Venice. Funny. Yep. Top note says Stephanie is crazy. Thank you. Okay, this guy has to be muted. Stomey says, where'd you get these? Amazon. Who-Man says, how long have you been making content? Oh my God, like forever. I started creating content like MySpace days. Like I was going live on MySpace and posting photos and videos, and I've been making skits since I was a little girl. Like there's like home video skits. I've always been this way. So Maybram says, how are you, daughter of the tyrant? I don't even know what you're saying. Nonfiction says, you're a beautiful Latina chica mami princesa. What novela did you fall out of? Greetings from Greece. Hello. Mr. Anderson says, what's the subject of the mockumentary? Glad you asked. It is about two women. Okay, so the character is my aunt character. You've seen me live stream here. Thea Marissa. That's the aunt character I live stream as. It's all about her and her cousin Consuelo and how both their husbands turned into women and their life after the divorce and how they have to start over and over and over again. Different ideas, business ventures, moving in together. Andre says, do you perform at comedy clubs? I do. Yes, I do. Somi says, hug the like button as if it's your stepsister. A-Man says, sympathetics. Marco says, hello, beautiful. Hi, Marco. Who-Man says, I know I want to get into this too. I'm good at impressions and goofy like you, but I never gave it a whirl, but watching you inspires me to try you now. Wow, Who-Man, I didn't know you were trying to get into comedy. I do offer coaching calls. You could book an hour-long coaching call with me. We'll see where you're at in your comedy journey. I'll audit your social media. I'll give you content ideas and a schedule to follow. Basically like a mentorship. Thank you, Marco. Hi, Ron Wheeler. Michael Hernandez says, do you wear heels at all? Sometimes. Stilmy says, when's Tubi? Don't get me started on when's Tubi because they're so freaking annoying. I told Jacqueline, like, I don't know about this guy. I feel like he's giving us the runaround because they keep pushing it. It's like, oh, this day. Oh, but we have more projects and we're waiting. And meanwhile, y'all see the stuff on Tubi. You guys see the stuff that's on Tubi. Tubi takes anything. Like, come on. Hi, Tony Anderson. Hi, Muso. I'm good. Bernie Sanchez says, you look more and more beautiful every day. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Bernie. How are you? Huma says, how much will the mentorship set me back? It's only $100 for an hour-long coaching call, and I'll give you the ebooks and stuff from my Stan store. So you'll have access to the content ideas, the streaming guides, the checklists. Hi, Michael. Do you have a favorite pair of shoes? I got these little red, like, cute choochie heels, and then I have my Star Wars Crocs. Hey, Ayaman. Marco says, what's your opinion about popcorn ceilings? I mean, I don't care for the look of it, but it does help with the sound. It serves a purpose, you know? Stilmy says, Thea, high voice against hypocrisy. Please donate some milk. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Andre says, who are some of your favorite comedians currently? Me and Jacqueline and Grace and Vicky. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what's happening in comedy. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, Drewski. I'm loving Drewski. I've always liked Drewski. Dave Chappelle's always been a favorite, but I don't know what Dave is doing lately. I feel like Dave got tired of the game because we just don't see Dave doing anything. Jaron says, is it true you're a 3-time runner-up in the... No. That was Hennessy. Bernie Sanchez says, you have a beautiful voice. Thank you, Bernie. I think it's annoying. Hi, Kenny. Marco says, what's your tattoo on your arm about? It is the symbol for the Jedi Order and the Rebel Alliance from Star Wars. And it's like a yin and yang. Hi, Green Lemon. Thank you. Hi, Cease. Do they help kids that need help? If so, that's awesome. Does who help kids that need help? Kuman says, I know where I live, 100 is a month's salary, so I know why I can subscribe to as much as I want. Oh, okay. Well, you can still, you know, record your videos, share them in the community post here. It's free. And I'll tell you what I think. Hi, Peace and Joy. How are you? How was your weekend? Hi, Lawrence. You make me say, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this one. Peace and Joy says, don't forget to double tap the screen when you come in. Yes. Okay, get us to 100 likes so we can start coloring. We're gonna color. Why isn't my YouTube showing anything right now? Yes. All eyes on me when I walk in. Where can I post it exactly? I don't have a link or anything. So you go to my page here. I'll show you. Let me just see if this is working. I don't know why it's not showing the damn community page. Peace and Joy says, good. Doing good. Weekend was cool. Thanks. Pretty mellow. How was yours and how are you? My weekend was fun. What did I do? Let me see. I did a couple things this weekend. Oh, I went to our drag queen friend, Miss BJ Swallow's birthday party at Dave and Buster's. Me and Jacqueline did an appearance as Hennessy and Betsy Sue. We thought we were performing, but we literally just showed up for a birthday party and like took some pictures. It was like, oh, okay. So that was fun. That was fun. This is so annoying. Okay, it's not loading, but I'll show you who, man. So you will go to my profile. By the way, everyone, pay attention. If you go to my profile, this is where you see all the links. Patreon, join Patreon for exclusive content. This is where you find all my links, like all my social media, everything. Cameos, where you could get personalized video. Instagram, Cash App. But community is what you would click. And when you join the community, you guys can post there too. So I encourage you guys to post like your outfits of the day, your pets, any ideas you have that you want to see me do, or any like if you make like fan art, like when I do my end of the live stream poses, and you guys take your screenshots. If you make like any little art or whatever pictures, I give shout outs to people who do that. Also, I'm giving shout outs to clippers. So if you guys clip my stuff, I'll give you a shout out as well. Human says, I'm gonna start live streaming. Yes, Human, you should. Honestly, that's what helped my channel to grow. Like I was trying to okay, I've had this channel for a long time, but I didn't really start being consistent with it until like I want to say like a year, not even a whole year. And just from live streaming and trying to post more, really was the live streaming more than anything. I'm 3 hours away from monetization in a year. So thank you guys. It's all because of you. Crunchy Biscuit says you're a vibe, Stephanie. Is the vibe in the mental board? Hey, Sudie. Hi, Betrayed Bisons. How are you? How was your weekend? Hey, James Miller. I'm good. How are you, Sadir? Oh, I got a yerba madre. By the way, you guys, I saw that they sell packs of yerba madre and Stater Bros. It's only four. Four per pack. Can I at least get seven? Like, can I get a whole week's worth? Because I'm going to drink one every day. I'm going to drink one every day. Every single day, I'm going to drink. Got my favorite flavor. Revelberry, Herbal Maldry. By the way, guys, I think I mentioned this, but I just mentioned my links and stuff. Like, okay, I get it. You know, I'm live streaming or whatever, but you gotta market yourself. You have to market yourself, and you have to be shameless about marketing yourself. If you don't market yourself, if you don't talk about the things you're doing, the links you have, the things you're offering, selling, whatever it is, whatever your business is, whatever your brand is, no one is going to know. People are so worried about, well, but you know, I don't want people to think I'm spamming them. Is your shit. Spam it. Excuse me, your crap. I'm trying not to curse. I started relapsing on the cursing a little bit. But my point is talk about yourself, talk about what you're going on. Pullman says, tell you what, I was always too lazy to make and edit content. I'm more of an improv person, so I guess live stream is better for that. Yeah, I don't really like to do like, okay, even in my sketches and my little skits and shorts, I don't like scripts. I'm more of a freestyle improv person, so I totally get it, man. Andre says, what's your ultimate goal, your ultimate dream doing this comedy thing? I want to have my own sketch show, similar to the Dave Chappelle show. I wanted to make money. And my own content studio where I offer a space, but also production. I pretty much have my own production company. Cecil says, do you want to be my girlfriend? No. Hi, David Escobar. Thank you. Hi, Simon. Chewy Betrayed by Sin says hi. Mojo says Shorty Curvy. Did you just call me Shorty? Oh, how old are you? Trevor says it's 3 hours away from monetization. I know, betrayed. Crunchy says it's an energy drink. It's like a natural tea. So it's naturally caffeinated yerba mate tea. Or yerba mate. But it's called yerba madre is the brand. Sizzle says, do you want to be my girlfriend? I already said no. David says, what state are you from? From California. Hi, Nicholas. Betrayed by Sun says, keep going strong. Nicholas says, how old are you? 746. Crunchy Biscuit says, Betrayed by Sins, awesome name. You've never met Betrayed by Sins, Crunchy Biscuits? He's always here. Hi, Stephen Mitchell. Thank you. Hi, Ferraria. Hi, Lamel. We love you. Oh, thank you. I'm out of my favorite lip gloss, you guys. How sad. So, Father's Day's coming up. What are you guys doing for your dads? Those of you whose dads are still around and you have a relationship with. David says, I'm from Oklahoma. Would love to meet you. What part? What? Ain't nobody meeting you. The only way you can meet me is if you come to a live comedy show. I don't just meet people. I have this character called Chuck. He's a war veteran that lost his thing in the Vietnam, and he's being interviewed on his new arrangement with his wife. I like this premise. Cecil says, please don't let me down. You've let me down by thinking that, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? Yes or no would work. You've let me down. 25 more likes. 25 more likes. And we'll start coloring. Let's see. What picture should we color? I know we started this Pepe Le Pew, but I don't like this picture. I don't know why I don't like this picture. Hi, Daniel Merle. Thank you. David says, what part of Cali are you from? The Los Angeles area. So do you like Chucky? Your Chuck? Yes. Crunchy Biscuit says, no, I have, but always thought the name was awesome. Oh. Yeah. I don't think I want to do that one. Cecil says I'm single, and you will continue to be single if you think that going into a YouTube stream asking random girls if they want to be your girlfriend is going to work. You will continue to be single. I don't think this coloring book is as fun as the other one. Pepe Le Pew is one of my favorite cartoon characters. I do too. I just don't like the picture. I feel like this picture is just too busy. It like overwhelms me. Like I don't know why this is so overwhelming to me. I don't like it. Daniel says, "What are you wearing?" Jeans and a tank top. Human says maybe that can be a skit on his own. Random dude trying to get a GF going on live streams, a mockumentary style thing. God. I'm thinking of starting a fake podcast as Baru. My womanizing scammer character. Oh, this is the one. She looks like me. This is the one we're gonna do. Saved it. Hi, Jeremy Johnson. How are you? David says, I don't know about the show, but I would meet you around LAX airport. And no. That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing personal meet and greets with nobody. You would have to come to a comedy show. That would be the only way you can meet me. Because of you, I'll never stray too far on the sidewalk. The eyelashes match? You think so? Her lashes are long. Nah, she got way thicker lashes than me. Hi, Jason from England. How are you? So, you guys, is anyone doing anything for their dads on Father's Day? Like, nobody said anything. Hi, Weston. What are you doing for your dad? Good to know. Thanks. Yeah, I got so my dad got a book published. It's going to be like an educational book, so it's going to be in like colleges and stuff, but he got published. And so I got him a shirt that says published author established 2026. And I got him a dad joke calendar because my dad's a clown and he's always telling jokes and most of them are corny dad jokes. So I got him a dad joke calendar that every day it's a different dad joke. And then I'm sending him some like health wellness things. Like I'm putting together like a little box with like some teas, some Mexican California candies that he can't get out there, just little fun trinkets and stuff. I'm just gonna give him like a basket. Humet says my dad doesn't even believe birthday, so I'm good on that. Oh, I see. Weston says I'm getting him a car. Wow, son of the year. Thank you, man. I'm sure your dad will appreciate a fantastic idea for a gift. My dad is like every time, oh, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want? Oh, gift card money. Oh, gift card money. And I'm like, okay. Mark says, just want to tell you look for you. Thank you, Mark. How are you? I'm not saying that. Abolof. What the hell is your name? Abolfaz. Abolfaz. Yeah, I'm not saying that. So, yeah, you guys. Thank you, Weston. Abolfazal. My friend named Lily says hi, but does by a little short for Lily. Oh, hi, Lily. You can call him Aboli. I'm going to call him Baloney at this point. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? I'm good. Where are you from, Mark? I don't know if I've seen you in a stream. Abolfaz. Anyway, I don't have super chats yet. I'm so close to monetization. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I literally couldn't do it without you guys. I'm like, should I do something when I get monetized? Should we like have like a little celebration? Oh, from Boston. Can you please tell me your name? Who man wants to know your name, both of us? Mark says, where are you from? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, but I live in California. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida, but I'm in Cali. Planning on moving back to Florida, you guys. Hopefully by September. Because it's not that I don't like California. I love California. Don't get me wrong. But there is just a certain quality of life that I feel like I don't get here. And I'm ready to be closer to my family and to enjoy my summers again, because I'm not going to hold you. Them freaking big ass beetles out here in Cal, them big old nasty scarab flying beetles that come out during the summer, I am terrified to death of them. I hear them and I just go running somewhere. I don't know where I'm running, but I'm running away from them. And they literally ruin my summer. I'm just over that. I'm over like hibernating from like July through freaking October because of these bitch ass, big ass bugs. And I know Florida has their own thing, but I have never had to like avoid outside in Florida. Crunchy Biscuit says celebration is a must. Well, what are we gonna do? I don't know how I'm gonna celebrate. We're just gonna have a virtual party. Abel Fazl says, I've gone to 10 people so far. No one has said anything as true as this. What? What did I say that was so true? Human says, you see the translation thing you used the last time was accurate, but this time it wasn't. Do you speak perfect English? Me? I think I speak perfect English. Probably not perfect. Mark says, I'm Indian, Chinese, and Spanish. Wow. Resta says, girl, I really like your hair that you're sitting. What did you do today, by the way? Oh, my little couch. Well, I got all these. Actually, Grace, my friend Grace, she's on here as the state of Grace. She's the other aunt, the other tia in my award-winning mockumentary. And you guys can watch the first 2 seasons completely free here. All you have to do is go to my page and you'll see at the top it says playlist. And there you will see it's called The Tiads. That's where you can watch the first 2 seasons. But the other tia gave me all these really cute pillows. And this is my little streaming corner. Mark says, quick question, how old are you? 747. Crunchy Biscuit says, let's go virtual party. Human says, is talking about his life and where he lives and stories like that. Hey, Jeremy Johnson, how are you? Hi, Mahamud. Are you married? Are you in a relationship? Or you have a boyfriend? I'm basically married. Babe Trey by Census, Tia Grace, love her. Tia Consuelo. But yeah, she gave me all these cute cushions when she moved. So what is your plans for today? After this, I am going to work on my new AI school venture and market that for a little bit. Then I have to go to the post office so I can send my dad's stuff off so that he gets it by Father's Day, God willing. And watch wrestling. It's Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Hi, Nutrin. I'm not doing that. She is married and she is a virgin, Muhammad. I'm done. Nutrin says, I love you and miss you, Queen. You don't know me, baby. You don't love me. Alpha Will says, did I write that right? I have no idea what you said, so no. I don't think you did write it right. Mark says, are we good? Very good. It sounds like you're super busy. Yeah. Crunchy Biscuit says, do you have family nearby? No. I literally have no family out here. Hi, Kiam. You've been to Miami? Yes, I have. The last time I went to Miami was like 4 years ago. I performed at the Villain Theater. I had 2 comedy shows over there. and it was ghetto. I didn't know it was that ghetto in Miami. Like Miami has gotten ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. Muhammad says, okay, get out of here, Muhammad. What the hell are you even talking about? Hi, Jerry Moody. Who are we today? I'm Stephanie. No characters today. Just having a chill AMA chat session with you guys. Mark says you have beautiful eyes, though. Thank you. Hey, Anderson. Abul Faz says, ma'am, do you know that tomatoes weigh 15 tons per kilo? No. I don't just collect tomatoes. I think the most tomatoes I've bought at once was 4. Hi, Francisco. You look so cute, little one. Beautiful. I like you a lot. Little one? Okay. Hey, Danny Lux. Jeremy says, is the real you then? Yes. Human says, how hard is it to not cuss? Because the last time I was here, there was a lot of putas, coño, and all that stuff. But I can't write it in Spanish. It's, you know what it is? And it's no excuse, okay? Because I'm holding myself accountable right now. Sometimes certain characters act a certain way that goes against how I act, but I need to like still be mindful of the things I'm trying to improve, even while in character. Jeremy says, tell Titi hello for me. Pass that along. I'll tell her. Kiami says, I got a place out there. Nothing ghetto where it's at. LMAO, you should come visit. Love. Yeah, probably not. Last time I went to Miami, it was so trash. I'm sorry. Like, I was like, what happened to Miami? That's how I felt. Like, what happened? Mark says, so would you like to do for fun? Oh, what do I like to do for fun? Eat. I love to eat. I like to go to the dog park with my dog when there's no beetles outside. I love a good little thrifty run, checking out different thrift stores and fun little shops. I like coloring and crafty, corny stuff like this. I do really enjoy that. I love laughing. I like to watch something funny. Wrestling, big wrestling fan. You know what I really like watching on TikTok? There's this guy who live streams, and I guess he has like a dog shelter or something. And at night he'll live stream, and you'll see like 100 dogs just laid out on different all these beds, and all these puppies are just sleeping. And I enjoy watching the puppies. It makes me so happy that someone cares so much for these puppies, because I want to do that. One of my biggest goals is to make a shelter that helps people, but specifically helps people who have pets, because most shelters don't let homeless people with animals in. They have to get rid of their animals just to have shelter. And I just don't think that's right. So I want to create a shelter that's animal friendly and it provides medication and vaccinations for the pets. And we even have things like, okay, we're going to clean you up, you're gonna shower. We're gonna give you a shave, clean you up, hook you up. We got a little wardrobe department. Let's dress you nice. Go for a job interview. Like really help people, but specifically people with animals. Blake says, "Would you flash us for a sub?" There you go. There's your flash, jackass. Jason says, "Where are you from?" I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, originally from Orlando, Florida, but now I live in Los Angeles. Homeman says, you know what? Do you think having a live stream where people suggest your characters then you play them would work? Not just for you in general. I think it could if your characters. See, the thing with me personally, and I don't think this works so great, is like you have to change into these characters. So it would work, but you would have to be like, okay, hold on, let me change. Okay, hold on, let me change. Okay, hold on, she's coming. And you would have to like have that. Jerry Moody says, well, all due respect, you, the real you, has the perfect hair. Oh my God, I hate it. It's so big. I just washed it yesterday, so it's like in its natural state. And right now, what it tries to do, I don't know if you can see it, but it tries to like give me like these natural dreadlocks. And so then I have to finger comb my curls so that they don't dread. Mark says, are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have a boyfriend? I'm basically married. I have my son, Chewy, who is sleeping because he got his new little hip and joint supplements. Mark says, I love animals more than people. Same. Crunchy Biscuit says, animals are awesome. I gave a small super chat earlier to a channel streaming their horses. Oh, how cute. Huma says, no, I can change on the fly. Well, there you go. Jeremy Mooney says, no, ma'am, it's amazing. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah. So I love animals. Um, it's just like I feel bad. Like anytime I see like a homeless couple and they have this poor dog with them, I'm just like, can you at least feed the dog? You know, it pisses me off. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Mehmet. Mom says that's all good. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm almost super chat. In the meantime, you can donate to Cash App. All I ask is that you note your email address so that I can send you a photo and a free trial to Patreon where you will enjoy over 500 pieces of exclusive content, including every episode of my award-winning mockumentary, The Diaz. If you don't know what a mockumentary is, it's a fake documentary. So think shows like The Office, Parks and Recreation, Trailer Park Boys. What else? Was Arrested Development a mockumentary? No. But shows like that. Thank you, Mark. Human says, this might be too political, but if more Americans knew what was going on in S-hole countries and were more vocal about them, the world would be a better place. I don't think that's true. We know what's going on. Don't nobody want to be involved. That's what's really happening. People are like, I got my own problems. Okay, I don't even know how I'm going to feed my kids. I don't have time to worry about another country. That's just the truth. Like, the whole world is in shambles right now. Mama, it's I love you and I'd love to talk to you about your life. Oh, really? What about my life? Let's talk. Crunchy Biscuit says, I haven't gifted anything as of yet, but I will. I'll make it worth you. Also, hope you get monetized in the next few days. Me too, Crunchy. Hi, Mila. Mark says, I got my family to worry about. I don't have to worry about anything else. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I get it, but like everyone is struggling in their own way. Just because they're not struggling as bad doesn't mean that they can help the other people. Like, America could say, oh, help the oil reserves, help these people. And like, some people will. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's definitely good causes and you know, fundraisers and people raise money, but does it actually help? No. Then would you help people in Afghanistan? Yes. Hi, Ronnie. But what I'm trying to say is like you can't help people as much help as they need. Like you can't give them all the help they need. You can help, but it's not going to actually change anything. Pick says smile beautiful. Did you send me money? Did you give me a reason to smile? No. You're very beautiful and attractive. Thank you, Muhammad. Crunchy says YouTubers put an effort in content. They all deserve monetary income. I mean, I look at it like a streaming platform, you know? DJ Go says you shouldn't donate to fundraisers. Well, where do you donate? Where am I supposed to send the money and the help then? I can't just send a package of money to Afghanistan or to wherever and hope it helps the right person. Alex says, depending on everybody's time zone, what is everybody having for dinner? I'm doing big old Scooby-Doo sandwich. Big old Scooby-Doo sandwich tonight. And some chips and some pickles. And I'm going to watch wrestling. Because tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I have plans. Actually, I might stream. I might be able to stream earlier. Stay tuned. I don't know yet. Mark says, how long have you been doing YouTube? So I started this channel a while ago, but I would say consistently, like trying to make my YouTube pop, less than a year. Mohammed says, my name is Mohammed. I know. Alex says, I'm just having frozen pizza. Sometimes frozen pizza is pretty damn good. All right. Sometimes it is delicious. Wait, how do I even see when I started this channel? Wow, ew, I joined in 2014. I didn't even realize it's been that long. I would upload videos like when I had them, but I wasn't concerned about YouTube because I've had it for so long and it wasn't making money. But when I started live streaming in the past like year or so, that's really when I started seeing results. The consistent live streaming helped. Mark says, I just had steak, rice, and string beans. That sounds yummy. Alex says, I made a parody of Charlie CX's song on my channel. It's a Top Gun inspired version of Speed Drive from the Barbie film. Please post the link in community post here on YouTube. V for Vendetta says, sorry, did you see something behind you? Look at that. What? The birthday banner? Mark says, well, I've been on this for a minute. Yeah, but not really. Like I said, I started the channel, but I would say my consistency and effort been like a year. Alex says, I sang the demo of it in my own voice and used the DTM platforms to create the backbone of the parody. That's amazing. Crunchy Biscuit says, donating and gifting are two different things. Charities get donations and gifting to people is a monetary income. Haters like all night. Do, 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 do. That ain't got nothing to do. Mark says, what I've been seeing, you've been doing a good job. Keep it up. Thank you, Mark. Who-Man says, all right, good talk, good show, good live stream. Guy at the sack. Bye, Who-Man. And feel free to tag, post your skits and community posts like I showed you. I'll tell you what I think of them and give you some tips if you want. DJ says, I'm not forgiving the rich more write-offs. I don't think they care if you forgive them. I don't think they care. Like, they're still gonna get their money. Jack says, love your long hair. Thank you. Like, the rich people are gonna be rich no matter what. I feel like if things don't change, it's gonna be rich class and poor class. Like, I'm scared we're gonna go back to slavery. Like, things have to get better, you guys. Posted the link. Yes. Okay, let's see. Community isn't loading on the computer, so I'll have to check it on my phone later. I don't know why YouTube has been glitching so bad, you guys. Okay, wow, 13 more likes. 13 more likes, and we'll start coloring. And I'll do a 360 outfit reveal. So get me to 100 likes. Your earrings look really cute. Thank you. I was born with them. It's my Puerto Rican side. Make sure you guys join the Patreon, the fan sites. I still have OnlyFans, but I'm really just trying to get everyone to Patreon. So join OnlyFans while you can. You know, it won't be there for long. I say just go to Patreon. Current like count 88. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, Deron. How are you? Choo-choo, man. Hi, Bubba's. Are you feeling better, little man? Do you want to go pee-pee on the porch? You want to go outside? You do? Come on. Come. Come on, Mr. Boots. Go. Here. Go. Okay, good boy. Mark J says, how old is your kid? 12. Alex Smith, isn't OnlyFans supposed to be a sex video website or pornography? So, it's basically, you can post that kind of stuff, but you don't have to. It's just a way to monetize content. Like, I do comedy and pictures and stuff on mine. I really like it because of the live streaming. Like, honestly, that's my favorite place to live stream because they don't care about music. They don't care what you're doing, what you're wearing. Like, it's like really like just a free for all. Um, but I actually show people how to make money on there without doing nude or pornography or anything like that. Good boy, Choo Choo. But I will say that that's kind of why I'm over it though. Like I'm just like over like the stigma of it. I'm not one to care for what people think of me, but it's like I want to be seen more as a comedian. And when people see that link, they're like, "Oh, her kuka's on the internet," and it's like it's not. Because when Allie was doing BGC readings, she did it. And it's supposed to be. Yeah, but you don't have to do that. See, you are helping people. Thank you, Mark. But then it changed to reality format and then paved the way. So, Alex Smith, the reason that they came out with OFTV was because of me. It was. And you know how I know it was because of me? Because I was using OnlyFans. I got on there during the pandemic because comedy clubs were closing and I wasn't getting booked because everything was shut down. So I made like virtual comedy shows on there. I would live stream and upload videos and do comedy on there. They did an interview feature and I presented it like OnlyFans is like my personal Netflix. It's like Stefflix. Like you can see all of my series and characters and everything on there. And then they came out with OFTV and they started doing series. Like literally a few months after. So I really think that I inspired that idea. Hey Mehedi. Hi Christian. Wow, 7 more likes and we start coloring. Stefflix, I love that. Thank you, Alex. Mark says if you're enjoying yourself, keep it up. I mean, it's cool. I am over dealing with the guys like, let me see your kid or I'm like, I don't do that. It says I don't do that. Stop. Like it's annoying. And it's very like discouraging, like dealing with that stuff. So I'm just very much over it. If I'm being completely honest and transparent, I'm totally over it. For real, Mark. They are so annoying. And I'm like, y'all could literally go on this website and see that from like probably anybody else. But you want to come here and ask, like, no. You're cool, all that. Hi, Brian. And like I do pictures, don't get me wrong. Like I got some like, lingerie, sexy bikini stuff, all exclusive stuff that you really won't see nowhere else. But it's not lewd or nude. It's classy, it's sexy. That's what makes you different, period. And yeah, I mean, I've gotten some friends of mine on there who do comedy and stuff, and they're doing really well on there too. But I coach people. So if you want to learn how to make money on there without showing your bits, your cookies and nookies, all right, without opening the cookie jar, I could offer you some help and you get promotion with it. Hi, Izar Hakan. But y'all, Hennessy got an OnlyFans. My trailer park character, Hennessy. She got her own page on there. Damn right. And it's free, y'all. It's free. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Izzy Harkon. I don't know how to say. I'm just gonna call you Izzy. Thank you, Izzy. Six more likes. And we'll start coloring and I'm gonna do a 360. I am Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, originally from Orlando, Florida, but now I am in the Los Angeles area. Mark says my daughter got the same book. She got this book? Were they smoking weed? No, she don't. How old is she? Hi, Ariella. Hi, Charles. Hi, Tato. Keep doing your thing. How are you, Tato? Duran says, I'm not falling for that again. Why? I did it last time. I didn't lie to you. Thank you. Make sure you guys go to the link in my bio, join the Patreon for exclusive content there. Like I said, I have OnlyFans right now, but I'm not gonna keep it long. I'm just not. Like, I'm giving it maybe to the end of this year. Max. Max. Unless I start making millions. But right now it's like everybody's like, oh, she does, and it's like annoying. It's just annoying me at this point. Like, it still makes money, but it's very annoying. Craziest thing is that y'all be worse on here than on there. Duran says I didn't say you lied. Well, then why are you saying I'm not falling for it? That implies that I lied. Hey, Mr. Choo Choo Man. Hi, Bubbas. What's the matter? You want to come sit here? Do I need to make room for you? Do I need to make room for this angel on earth? You could come sit. Come. Thank you, Mark. That was not a 360. Hi, Ben Liam. Hi, Joaquin. Yeah, let's see. And then this is the temptation. I log on and my friend's live, and she's already at like $700, and she's just sitting there. And like that's why OF is great because you can make some really good money sometimes. But it's just dealing with the people. I don't know. Ben Liam says no show today. No, just me. No one's taking their clothes off, loser. What's up, DMS? Hey, Hotspot, how are you? Hennessy is Jam Rock. She is Duran. Was there anything you learned about yourself after your time on TV? I think a lot of the BGC members learned the difference between being and acting like a bad girl. What I learned about myself is that I should have been a bigger bitch. I was like, honestly, if I look back on it, I don't regret anything because I was very much authentic. Like my family watched it, my friends, everyone from home were like, Stephanie is exactly who she was on TV, is exactly who she is in real life. Like everyone who saw my season of Bad Girls Club, like who knew me, they were like, that is literally who you are. So I'm very proud of that. But I will say that my natural personality is I'm not a fighter. And so I do feel like I should have popped off a little bit more, I guess. But there really wasn't like anything crazy. Like I don't think anything happened that like I felt like I should have but I do think that also I learned I drink way too much. I was a great time. But girl, she was drunk every episode. She was drunk every episode, my Jesus. Every episode I was drunk. And yeah, but I had a blast. I mean, no regrets, honestly. Crunchy Biscuit says, we are not worthy. For real, no need to do it. You're right. You guys don't deserve it. Hotspot says, I'm hot. I'm about to drive home. What season of Bad Girls so I can use it? 16. The social media season. Jeremy says you're popular on Reddit. I am? Did you pull any weaves off? No. Hi, Javier. Hotspot says the producers tell you to spice it up. They didn't tell us to spice it up, but they were definitely doing things like turning the heat up in the house so that like we get flustered and grumpy and start bickering. They edited the confessionals, like they definitely like edited confessionals to make narratives and make it seem like things were said in a way they weren't. But yeah. Duran says, I'm proud of you too. Congratulations. Thank you, Duran. Mark says, quick question. Do you get bored doing this? It's not, I don't get bored because there's always like a good amount of people. At first it was hard. When I first started live streaming, it was very boring and hard because sometimes I'd literally be talking to myself. And like one or two people might trickle in. So it was tough in the beginning, but now that I have a crowd and a little community, even if it's just like 5 people, I can talk to you guys and be okay. Whether it's me, a character, or whatever. Alex says on season 8 of the show, the Vegas season, the twins Annie and Gabby got the bully at it, when in real life, they're nothing of the sort. Yeah. Crunchy Biscuit says that's television. Exactly. Alex says, oh, remember the little skit you did with Candy, the one with the Tahada's titty capsules? I guess that's where the inspiration for Hennessy came from. Yes! Oh my God, it totally, I didn't even realize that, Alex. That was Hennessy. Damn right, Tahada's titty capsules. Jason Thomas says, narratives. Yeah, narratives. And I get it. It's TV. I know what I signed up for. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But that was my experience. That was my honest experience. Having a share, subscribed, and like was a must. Thank you. Crunchy Biscuit says you have a beautiful personality. Thank you, Crunchy. Alex Smith says, can I get a damn right? Damn right you can. Make sure y'all join. If y'all like trailer trash, unhinged girls, join my girl Hennessy's OnlyFans in the bio. It's free. It's free. Damn right it is. Hennessy's OnlyFans. Tanner says your hair is different again. The stream me confused. Oh, it's just me, Tanner. There's no characters. You see what I'm saying? People come in and they're like, what happened to this one? Where's this? Like, one time I was streaming as my aunt character for so long because what I saw that is successful as far as live streaming is, for the algorithm at least, is to like be consistent with your titles and stuff. So I was doing Dia Marissa for like 2 months straight on my live streams, just Dia Marissa streams. And then when the algorithm started like picking it up and my views started getting better, I was like, okay, I'm going to switch it up. And I remember I did a stream as myself, and some girl was literally in here like, she's not real. Dia Marissa isn't a real person. My whole heart just shattered, and she was so upset and so convinced. Hi, Livio. Jason says, are these earrings from the 90s? I was born with them. Mark says, I'll give you that. You're funny. Thank you. Valentina. Hi there, Valentina. Welcome back. Good night, Livio. So, yeah. Oh, I see character. Okay, got it. That's what I thought, actually. Yeah, so no characters today. I'm the mastermind behind them. One more like! One more like! One more like! One more like, Chewy. One more like! One more like! One more like. What? Stank? Chewy's so stank sometimes, y'all. So stank. I've got my coloring pencils. Yay, we hit 100 likes. All right, let me show you guys my little outfits. Just jeans and a tank top. Yay, okay. Time to color. Let me get this other table. Okay, yay. Time to color, my darlings. Thank you, Allie Moore. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm too busy. Okay. Thank you, Levo. Cut your hair and live. No, I'm not cutting my hair. Thank you, Vicky. Bye, Tanner. Hi, Leif. No, I'm not doing that. Thank you, Livio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sergio. Thank you. Okay, let's get to coloring. Skanks. All right, this is the one I want to color today. This one is available on my Amazon store. I'll post a link in the description and share it in my community thing. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell and join the community. It's free and you guys can post in the community too. So I encourage you guys to post. If you have a skit you want me to see and you want me to tell you what I think of your skit, if you have an idea for me to do a skit, if you have like a fan art thing or a picture of your dog, or you have a date and you want me to judge your outfit. Community. All right, y'all. Look at this one, Dirty Evil. Hey, sexy lady, please put down your bare foot directly in front of the cam for me because I think you look like a goddess. Send me a goddess-worthy tribute of $5,000 and I will do that. Hi, Reagan. Christopher says, please accept me in your beautiful live. You're here, Christian. Hi there. Jason Tomas says comedy. Yes, there's comedy all over this page. Hi, Aladdin. Mark says you look like Selena a little bit. I get that all the time, but I also get Jennifer Tilly, Vanessa Hudgens. Who's the other one? Zendaya. Like, I get all these different people, and none of them look alike. None of them. Okay, you guys. This is the picture we're going with because she looks like me. What color do we want to make her outfit? This part. The boobies. Purple, pink. Purple or pink? Sorry, this is my first time meeting. That's okay, Mark. Purple. We got one for purple. Purple or pink? One for pink. Yes, I'm going to color it. We're going to color it together live right now. If you color outside the lines even a little bit, I'm unsubbing. No! Purple or pink? We need one final tiebreaker. Hotspot, purple or pink? Golden scarlet? Why you gotta complicate things? The options are purple or pink. Law today. All right, pink it is. Thank you. My lovely collection of pencils here. Oh, that's right. I have 2 rows. Yay. Let's go. Let's see how this is. This is more of a red pink. I'm just going to test. Yeah, that looks red. What about, it's like a magenta pink, which is kind of purple and pink. Ooh, this one. We're going with this one. We're doing pink. We're doing pink. I'm sorry, I just can't focus on what you're saying. You're going to have to put a shirt on. This is a shirt. Get a life. You're gonna have to put a shirt on. That's so annoying because I be seeing fat guys in Walmart topless with titties bigger than mine. Okay. Fat guys with C cup titties shopping in Walmart, but I wear a tank top. It's like, oh my god, she's naked, she's a whore, she's a hooker. Make sure you guys subscribe. Okay, we're coloring the top. I like to outline and then color. That's my spiel. So, who else is doing something for their dad on Father's Day? Apparently, there's only one person who cares about their dad. How many characters would you say you can do? Emo, crackhead, aunt, Latina, trailer park, Baru, bimbo. Britney Spears. About 8. Probably more if I think about it. You should listen to anybody else. Just be yourself and nobody else. Exactly. Period mark. Dean, can you do a chola? Gotta do a chola. I'm not really good at the chola thing. I can't even think of what a chola sounds like. What's up, Holmes? Yeah, see, it's terrible. I just don't think, even in California, I don't think I've experienced enough cholas. Like, I've seen them, and I could look like one. Hi, Javi. How's New York? I'm not in New York. I'm in California. Jason says shows are a 90s thing. Not really. DM says gotta go to Alhambra, homie. You're perfect how you are. Don't change for anybody. Thank you, Mark. Javi says, oh, sorry, I bet Callie is pretty. Not right now. I'm hibernating because the Beatles are out. They ruined my whole effing summer. My whole effing summer is ruined because of these Beatles. If y'all are in California, y'all know about these big ass Beatles. You know it's titties in the morning, titties in the evening, titties at supper time. Titties on a bagel, you can have titties anytime. Boom! Part 1 of the top. Bow. What time is it where I'm located? 5 o'clock. 4:59 to be exact. It's about to be 5. Okay, a ver. Entonces, should we make her sleeves? Maybe we'll make her sleeves purple. I'm going to keep this here so I don't forget which one I used. What kind of beetles? I'll show you. They're terrifying. Terrifying big beetles. I hate them. Ugh. Just looking at this freaks me out. Like, excuse me, who the hell? About 1 inch long, my ass. Those things are this big. They're this big. Easily that big. Okay, they're literally as loud as helicopters, and they have the audacity to like literally fly at you. And it's a fruit beetle, allegedly, but I'm not gay, and they come for me, so I don't really know what they want. The fig eater beetle. Ugh. Give me goosebumps just looking at the picture. That's huge, right? What is the older folks in coloring? My pop's in his 70s coloring his coloring book. I like coloring. I don't know if it's because I smoke weed. It's just like relaxing and fun to me. And this is a marijuana stoner coloring book. So that's like cute to me. I don't know. It's just something I like to do. Coloring is therapeutic because it takes your mind off of whatever it is going on in your mind. And it's almost like a little escape from reality, really. And the beauty of coloring is you can do whatever you want. Just like our Chucky Finster, our homeless Chucky from Venice Beach, which you guys helped me color this a few months ago. We colored this one together. But, you know, where is he? Here he is. Like, Chucky isn't a little Dominican homeless dude with a gold tooth living in a van in Venice Beach. But in my reality and my coloring book, he is. So that's what coloring does. It's therapeutic. Sergio says you can tie a string around it and knock it unconscious and use it as a knife. Oh yeah, sure. I'm going to tie a string around a scarab, basically, that I'm terrified of. Yeah, that seems likely to happen. Top Knot says autism. I ain't gonna hold you, Top Knot. I took a screening test. Some of you guys know the story. I took an autism screening test, okay? Because just some of the things that I was hearing about how autistic people have a hard time focusing or just all these different things, and I struggled with a lot of these things, right? So I took one screening test, like, oh, let's just see. Let's just see what it says. I was highly autistic. Highly, according to the screening test, like in the very high range of autism, it said. I was like, whatever, this can't be right. Let me take another one. Took another one. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah, right. Okay, this is right. 9 tests later, I'm off the charts. But the way I look at it is like, I've made it this far. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. Like, oh, I'm autistic. So, how's that going to help? Drawing is great. Thank you, Javi. It's like speaking to your inner child. Kind of. Certified Quality says you still love coloring books. This one is like an adult coloring book, too. That's why I like it. And I guess adult coloring book means drugs. Hotspot says it's nostalgic. It is. Crunchy Biscuits is therapeutic. It is. Yes. Mark says that is the ghetto Chucky. Homeless Venice Beach Chucky. Yep. Que lo que, Chucky. Certified says then gift the coloring books on holiday saying WTF is this. Jason says, okay. You gotta go, Jason. You just doing the most. Thug life rugrats. Exactly, Crunchy. Jeremy Johnson is looking good. Thank you. Kamara says Levy. Thank you, Kamara. Thank you, Javi. Top Note says I feel like everyone's gonna have something when you take their test. That's why they call it the spectrum, because everyone on that motherfucker. Well, I was very high on that. I was stunned. I don't even know if I want this purple. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna make her little sleeves or whatever. We're gonna make these purple. By the way, you guys, please make sure you're subscribed. Give me a thumbs up. It helps. Make sure you click the link in my bio. Join the Patreon where it says all my links. You can find all my socials. You can find my Stan store where I offer coaching, ebooks, guides, checklists for social media creation, live streams. I have a list of 50 content ideas, just generic ideas that anyone can take. And I have that available for purchase. All my products are digital, so you will get them immediately in your inbox. All you got to do is pay for it, put your email, and they'll be emailed to you immediately, and you can download them. They're high quality, so you can print them if you like the planner and stuff. You can print it. What else? AI School. $5 right now. It's 75% off for AI School. And within the AI School, you also get products that you can resell and make money with. Highly recommend if you're looking for a little extra income. It's super easy and it gives you step by step. It gives you the prompts. Everything is there for you. Top note says you see the fire in Cali. Which one? There's a fire here every freaking week, I swear. Certified says real hair. No point wearing wigs. Your hair is great. Well, the wigs is just for the characters. I don't wear wigs because to hide my hair. I don't like my hair. It's just for the character. It's a different look. Javi says, if I have ADD, it's all good. I put my focus on what needs to get done. Crunchy Biscuit says certified. That is a certified comment. Center Fire says, oh, cool. Hey, hi, Center Fire. High praise his name. Mark says, how long? Oh, I didn't see that. Your comment went away. Yeah, so join the Patreon. Click where it says all my links. Join Hennessy's OnlyFans. Giant Rat, if you like trashy trailer park strippers, then you're going to love Hennessy's OnlyFans. And if you're in the Los Angeles area, we got a live sketch show July 10th in Hollywood. Live sketch comedy, live from the trailer park. Bye, Mark. Enjoy your night. Have fun coloring. Bye, Javi. Center Fire says, love talking about Los Angeles in a southern accent. Topna says, don't be sorry, be careful. I didn't even see the comment. How bad was it? Sheesh. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da. And these, I will place the Amazon link as well for you guys if you like these coloring books and these pencils. Everything is in my Amazon shop. Ew, what does that mean? Whatever, I didn't see it. I'm used to it. Ronaldo says, what paint? What paint? What do you mean, what paint? I'm talking about my coloring books? That's me. This is exactly who I think I am when I'm smoking. Crunchy Busy says you have an Amazon shop. Yeah, like a little storefront that you can create. You can create an Amazon storefront and get commissions. So I put all the products that I used, coloring books, supplements, my ashwagandha teas, self-help books, just different things that I use in my personal life. And then I also have the content creator storefront where I have my camera, my backdrops, microphones, things like that. One woman, that's right. Woman, let me be your woman. Woman. I can be a lady, I'm a woman, you. That's how Doja Cat sounds to me. Coming along. All right. Yes, crunchy biscuits. There's a lot of ways you can make money online. And it might not be much, but it will add up. That's literally been like the story of my life for a long time. I remember I had a normal job, y'all. I had like three normal jobs. And I had one, it was literally like The Office, the show The Office. It was like a real life The Office. And it was funny because it was a printer company that I worked for. And The Office is a paper company, whatever. Our boss couldn't give a crap what we did. He couldn't give a rat's ass if we were working or not. He had a meeting once, legit a meeting that was mandatory. Everybody had to go to at a strip club. We just ended up eating and drinking, and nothing was discussed. All the employees, it's like 12 of us in business suits. Thank you for subscribing, Mark. Crunchy Biscuit says, do you know what's more awesome? You interacting with all the viewers. 100. I try. I know it's going to, as it grows, it's going to be harder. But I really do try. Sunfire says, was this in Los Angeles? Are you effing kidding me? I'm dead serious. Mandatory. And no, this was in Orlando, Florida. Which makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, Florida. Hi, Ravendeer. That's crazy. It was. And he would come into work and say things like, my wife is going to be here in 10 minutes. Tell her that I worked late last night. And I'm like, why are you getting me involved in this? Why are you getting me involved in this? Then I got called to do Bad Girls Club while I was working for this company, right? And I told them, and he was like, the boss didn't care. He's like, go for it. Your job will be here when I get back. When you get back. Y'all. Why did the company shut down? Because people were like, he was scamming people. Like he had like these warranties, like, oh, you get free your printer service for free when you buy through us, da, 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 and he wasn't doing it. So like the company filed for bankruptcy and was getting sued. All this stuff happened in like a matter of 3 months that I was gone. The Lord works in mysterious ways, y'all. Hi, Hammonds. I know, hotspot for real, Centerfire. My boss did some unethical stuff, but God, I'm telling you, it's like the real Office. It was ridiculous. Hi, Howard McDonald. Anything he can do, I can do better, bro. What are you talking about? My old boss and my old job and how crazy it was. Hi, John Daniel. But yeah, you guys. Anything he can do, I can do better. How old are you? 747. What's your favorite punk rock band? Limp Bizkit. Would that count as punk rock? How are you, Howard? Feels so good to be home. That's nice. No, but I accept the answer. Okay. So, you guys, what's for dinner? I'm doing big Scooby Doo sandwich, roast beef, turkey, salami. You know, can't tell if this is her hair or her sleeve. I think it's her hair. SH says, when are you going to get off live? In about 45 minutes. I'm trying to get my 3 hours in. Center Fire said, I had sushi. Yummy. What's your favorite kind of sushi? I like spicy tuna. There's this roll, like at the sushi place near me. It's called the Ocean Roll, and it's got like tuna, shrimp, like a jalapeno, and some sriracha. Spicy, but it's so good. Octopus. Ugh, I'm starving. You're making my mouth water. What is a Scooby-Doo sandwich? A big ass sandwich. Like, you ever seen the sandwich that Scooby-Doo and Shaggy be eating when they're high? Because they are. That is something that, you don't realize as a kid, but when you look back at Scooby-Doo, Shaggy and Scooby were definitely fried. Both of them. Laughing in the van, always had the munchies. It's true. That's not my theory. I'm sure you've seen that everywhere, but it's 1,000% true. Yes, I have Bible study at 7. Hi, Kristen Nomad. Hotspot says, has a man ever told you, you are where I want to be, you're home to me? Oh, that's cute. Has someone ever said that to me? I think so. Centerfire says, I like white tuna Nigiri. Yeah, they were zooted as F, right? Hi, Vanderlee. She's coming along. She's coming along. Where are you from, Howard? That man really, really likes you if he says that. Of course he does. Duh. I'm a catch. I'm sweet. I can cook. I'm cute. I'm very funny. I'm kind of nerdy. I like wrestling. I like Star Wars. I like boyish things, but I'm still feminine. So I can be like the wifey and the bestie. You're so cute, and I like when you call me SH. I mean, because yeah, your name is wild. Hi, Fried Chicken. Wow, you let go of the other personalities. No personalities today. It's just me, the mastermind behind them all. Oh, wrestling fan? F yeah. Yes, Center Fire. I love wrestling. I do recaps, WWE recaps specifically. I watch TNA sometimes, but my thing is the WWE matches. I do recaps and roast. And on my Patreon, I do watch parties. Hi there, Durlock. Cool CM Punk for life. Oh, girl, they done cancel him. Durlock says, where are you from? I am Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, originally from Orlando, Florida, but now I'm in California. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back in Florida by like September. And honestly, the only reason I want to go to Florida is for a better quality of life and to be closer to my family. Hi, Paul Short. Thanks, Michael J. Make sure you guys go to the link in my bio, join the Patreon, join the fan sites, go to where it says all my links, follow my socials, follow the Telegram. I'm trying to post more stuff in Telegram to like keep you guys in the know. Think of Telegram as like a group chat about everything I have going on. You should come to Australia. Oh, never. I'm never going to go to Australia because y'all got spiders the size of coffee tables, and I'm not dealing with that. I won't even go outside right now in California because of beetles. I'm not dealing with big spiders. Hi, LaShawn. From Alaska. Wow. What time is it over there? Hi, Ragin. Should I go back to my ex? Why did you break up? Crunchy Biscuits said, so in 45 minutes you'll be monetized. If so, then I would like to super chat you. Oh, no. You have to wait. So I think hopefully by tomorrow, because if I calculated right, last week, Wednesday or Thursday, it's like 5 days behind, but last week I got like 50 hours on June 11th. So if that adds up, I should be monetized by tomorrow. Jesus. Hotspot says, one of my customers told me she's moving back to Florida, but they're raising property taxes by $400 here in Texas. They're raising taxes by $400 in Texas? God. They raised everything in California. I'm so over it, y'all. It's really people out here who are like, yeah, I'm broke, but I like living in Cali. Hey, person commenting, are you related to Tony Soprano? No. Reagan says she broke up with me because I was into her mom. Well, that's what you get. Hi, Darren Stimson in Arlington. Centerfire says, I lived in Kissimmee for a little while. Beautiful down there. Oh my God, Kissimmee? I worked at this Mexican bar in Kissimmee, like all the Mexican bars in Kissimmee. I was one of the dancers for the little Mexican party nights. And I remember that we would get commission if we sold buckets of beer. They would give us like a commission for every bucket of beer we sold. Al Jones says, what are you doing now? We are coloring in our stoner coloring book, Al Jones. This is me when I smoke. You see? Here. Just imagine I had the turban. Hi, Captain Teach. Darren says, beautiful lady, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Darren. Hi, Celeb. Rodoru. Yes, coloring. Rachel says her mom can cook. She doesn't. YouTube says, hold up. What's her mom look like? Centerfire says, I wonder if it was one that I played gigs at. You played gigs at Mexican bars in Kissimmee? What kind of gigs? What do you do? Just for fun says, stay hydrated. For real. Crunchy Biscuit says, Al Jones is a legend. He is. Hotspot says, what style dances can you do? I'm like a freestyle dancer, but I can do like Latin, hip hop, pop, belly dance, a little bit of samba, a little swing. Who you got for the World Cup? You know I ain't watching no damn World Cup. I don't even know what's happening. The only reason I know about the Knicks is because of Danhausen, yet alone the World Cup. I'm ready for Queen and King of the Ring. Night of Champions. That's what I'm ready for. And then SummerSlam. I went to go buy tickets to watch SummerSlam at Cosm, not even like the live event, like just at the freaking Cosm. They're already sold out. Crunchy, if I'm a legend, you're an icon, says Al Jones. Paul Troy says, did you ever eat geese or salmon or even moose? Never had geese. I had elk sausage when I was in Denver, Colorado, and I've had salmon tons of times. Centerfire says, mostly a bass player, but at those places I was usually doing acoustic guitar and looping. Wow. A little bit of comedy, Dustin. They never had comedy where I worked. That is so funny. You know what the comedy was? The dancers. We were such a shit show, you guys. Like, they had a mechanical bull at one point, and me and my friend, it was just a joke. Like, we just did what we wanted. Hi, Louis Diaz. DC says Netherlands for the win. Hotspot says, can you do Michael Jackson's Remember the Time dance? Probably if I studied it. Life is Cool says certified baddie. Crunchy Biscuit says, LOL, Al Jones, appreciate you. On a serious note, you are an awesome person. Captain Teach says, very nice and very evil. Yes. Louis Diaz says, hola, the new queen of comedy. What about gracias? Thank you, Paul Shorty. Centerfire says, is there more to that story? What, us doing what we want at work? No. The owner just really liked us because people used to come. Yes, they had great specials and tacos or whatever, but they loved the dancers. Like, people would come to see us. And they wouldn't care. They want to see us. They just take pictures with us, see us on the mechanical bull, see us dancing on the stage. Hi, Victor. Good afternoon. God bless you. Beautiful as stars in the sky. Thank you, Victor. God bless you. Okay, this is where we're at with little Miss Thing. What color should I do her cuffs? I'm thinking we could do like blue, like a turquoisey blue, and some silver or gold. Gold. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Al Jones says, I appreciate my man. Thank you so much. So are you. I think we both appreciate her talent and consistency, and we do it in a respectful way. We give credit where credit's due. Thank you. Center Fire says blue and silver. Crunchy Biscuit says, you have an eye for detail, Stephanie. Do I? Stop it. It's just eyes. It's just my regular eyes. Okay, so let's go blue. Yeah, let's do the middle, like this turquoise blue. And then you guys, we have one for gold, one for silver. I need a tiebreaker, gold or silver. Hi, Jeremy Johnson. Crunchy Biscuit says, much respect, Al Jones. Center Fire says, gold is cool. Abby says, hey, dear, I came to see you. Hi, Abby. Hello, baby. Turquoise and silver. Okay, we got another one for silver. Hotspot says, hot, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, oh. Steph, this is how old I am. I didn't even know they had coloring books made like that. I don't think you're old. I just don't think it's something that's like publicly advertised because it can be misleading. But if you look up adult coloring books, you will find them. These are just some of the other pictures. They're just a stoner book. There's another one that has like curse words, but I'm not trying to curse, so I didn't want to color curse words. This one, honestly, I like this one more. Did I show you my Dominican que lo que Chucky from Venice Beach? Dímelo. Dímelo, tiguerazo. He's homeless. He lives in a van on Venice Beach. He sells magic mushrooms. He has one gold tooth. And this is homeless Venice Beach Dominican Chucky. That's why he's tan, too. Que lo que, Paloma? And he's tripping. You see his eyes? Abby says, what are you drawing? It's a coloring book, Abby. And it's me when I smoke. 50-50, baby. Crunchy Biscuit says turquoise is a beautiful color, right? I think this outfit's coming together. John London says, you aren't playing a character tonight. You're beautiful and a stoner. Nice. Thank you, John London. No, I'm not playing a character. I am a stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. Honestly, vertigo is the reason, though. Nothing else helps me with my nausea, like my vertigo nausea, like weed. And that is something that's going to drive me cuckoo bananas in Florida is I have to get a medical card. Like in Cali, there's an app called Mr. Chow's, and it's like Uber Eats for potheads. You literally go to Mr. Chow's, order it in the app, whatever you want, they bring it to your door. And there's dispensaries everywhere. It's recreational. Not in Florida. I get a medical card. I'm an adult. Liquor is way more dangerous. Center Fire says sick. Hotspot says you would look good in turquoise on a Tracy Ullman kind of vibe. Tracy Ullman? Wait a minute. Who is that? I have no idea who this girl is. Chucky from Rugrats. Yep. Abby says, everyone like and subscribe. Thank you. Crunchy Biscuit says, one gold tooth. Yep. Peace and Joy says, Mondays. Wait, where did it go? Monday's fun fact of the day. When the police pull you over for a lawful traffic violation, you do not have to give them any more information than your license, registration, and insurance. Yeah, until they put a gun to your head. Police brutality. Abby says, I love your voice, IDKY. Thank you. Crunchy Biscuit says, I don't like heights as well. Al Jones says, where were you diagnosed with vertigo? So it actually, I was go-go dancing in Orlando when I lived in Orlando. I was go-go dancing and I did like this like hair flip that like summoned Beyonce's powers or something. And I got so dizzy, I was like falling off the dance box and the dizziness wouldn't go away. And then I had to throw up and it wouldn't go away for like minutes. And I was freaking out about it. And so I went to the hospital and they told me I have an imbalance in my equilibrium and I have vertigo. And before I checked out, the nurse told me, if you find yourself forgetting things like your phone number or where you live, come back and see us. If you forget everything that you know, no big deal. Come back and see us. Peace and Joy says, police will continually ask where you're coming from. When you're going, they want to put together a mule transportation idea. They're not your friends. You don't have to discuss your day with them. That's true. Al Jones says, I meant to say when. Oh, I've had it for like 12 years now. Hi, Drew. Who tubed you? Every traffic stop is pretext to a search. John London says, Mr. Chow sounds awesome. Florida's probably going to be terrible for your hair. You know, it's not that bad. It's really not. I've lived in Florida for most of my life, and it's okay. Tracy Ullman had a song in the late 70s. It was a hit. What was her song? Songs. They don't know. My God. Oh, My Guy. My guy, my guy. That one? Not da 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 do ba do ba do ba do. My guy. I don't know the words. Do ba do ba do ba do ba do ba. Da 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 do 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 do. Oh my God. Thank you, Abby. Louis Diaz says, I'm building a deck at my sister's house right now. I'm working while I'm a scaffolding. Be careful. Al says Tracy Ullman is legendary. Hotspot says she sang They Don't Know About Us. Al Jones says there would not be any Simpsons if it wasn't for her. She made The Simpsons? I forget how young you actually are sometimes. I see Tracy Ullman as well. Wow. Also, how do you know what lawful traffic violation the police had in mind when they initiated the stop? You don't, so never talk to police. Crunchy Biscuit says it's better to listen to the cops. It's easier that way. Abby says, are you in your 30s? No, I'm 747. Weston says, Queen, last week I went to Kentucky. How was that? John London says, vertigo is tough for a woman so young. Oh, yeah, it sucks. Weston says, a question, can I tag you in my community post? Yes. Crunchy Biscuit says, Merhab, go to sleep. John London says, Humboldt Medicino is legendary for weed. Weston says, what's your thoughts on football? I have zero thoughts on football. I don't care. I like wrestling. I really don't. I went to a football game once in person, and that was fun, but it was because I was drinking and eating. If it wasn't for the alcohol and food, I think I would have been so bored. And then a tailgate party is just everyone hanging out in a parking lot. That's how we pregame. Like, I don't get it. Hi, Julian. Peace and Joy says, not my guy. Hotspot says, they don't know. John Lennon says, I'm considering importing some premium genetics to the UK. Ian says, I love you. No, you don't. Julian says, "Hola, beautiful girl." Hi, Julian. Crunchy Biscuit says, "I understand who too, but they are so frantic." Peace and Joy says, "Tracy Ullman's song, They Don't Know. Check it out." Understand what you mean, they're okay. Mark says, "I'm back." Hi, Mark. Peace and Joy says, "It's horrible advice. You only listen to the cops to some extent. You don't have your rights violated. It doesn't mean you argue on the side of the road. You are in court." Thank you to everybody who's donated, by the way. If you donate to the Cash App, just make sure you note your email address so I can send you your photo and your free trial to Patreon, where you will enjoy over 500 pieces of exclusive content, including every episode of my award-winning mockumentary, The Diaz, about a woman who divorced a man who turned into a woman. They are on a power trip. Peace and Joy says there's something called the Constitution and the amendments, and they protect citizens. You have to understand an education. Doesn't mean you argue with the police. It means you know you're right and you only give them information. Al Jones says, "I'm very curious to know how you'll be able to teach people this AI thing. I'm not asking the facetious way. I'm generally curious because what can you show us about AI can't inform us itself." Basically, it's giving you like the prompts and the plugins and tools to resell things. Like you get like resell rights and commissions. Like you can make money from it. But a lot of people don't know how to create prompts, don't know how to make like realistic AI. And so that's what I'm offering. It's not my program, it's a program that I'm a part of. And I'm just sharing it with you guys because right now it's on sale for $5. And you'll still get all the rights to resell and make money. Hi, Marcos. Hi, Julian. John Lunda says, "Would you enjoy wrestling a man down and sitting on him or not that kind of wrestling? WWE has changed a lot since I was a kid." Yeah. Peace and Joy says, "I donated $500,000. Oh, did you, Peace and Joy? Wow, let's see. That's so nice of you. No, you didn't. Hi, Yassine. Weston says, "One time my grandpa met Will Smith back in the 90s, and I thought he was joking, and it turns out it was true." Hi, Leo. YouTube says, "That's not U.S. law anymore. It hasn't been for a long time." SCOTUS says you have to assert your rights, otherwise the cops don't know you're asserting your damn rights. Aljan says, "Oh, got you. I sure don't know how to make realistic AI prompts, so that'll be interesting." Yeah, because it's different things. It shows you how to do videos, different types of photos, digital products. So kind of like what I've already created in my stand store. They're showing you how to do things like that, and you can also just resell the ones in the class. And you can make commissions from selling the class. Weston says, "Jude, do you think I will have flying cars?" I think flying cars will totally exist. Have you ever seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Doesn't seem that hard. John Landon says, "I'm grateful for people like Peace and Joy. It's informative." Thank you, Hutu. Crunchy Biscuit says 500K, LOL, for real. Mark is laughing too. Peace and Joy says, "Exactly. Implement your rights under the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. You have to make them known." For real. Because it's ghetto. It's real ghetto. Okay. We are going gold for the little accents. Hi, Scott. "I really like your earrings. They're cute, and I love you so much. But as a friend, you're changing lives." Oh, thank you. Oh, excuse me. I need to eat. I swear, I have like two like levels of food, like hunger. It's like I'm either just gonna not eat anything, or I'm gonna be starving out of nowhere. Can I see the picture? Yes, this is where we're at so far. She cute, she cute, she cute. Peace and Joy is always from the police. That's protected under the First Amendment. Freedom of press, anything in public can be filmed without expectation. Scott Carter says, is it okay for men to wear female nylon panty briefs? Apparently, it's also okay for men to claim they're women, even if they have a pickle. So yes, I'm pretty sure you can wear nylons. Simon Paul says, Byron Trump donated $900,000. Oh, did he? Peace and Joy says, right now, I want some Italian pizza and El Salvador pupusa, some Chinese egos. You got the munchies. Crunchy Biscuit says, have you not eaten? I had a breakfast wrap a few hours ago, so I didn't have lunch. But it's almost dinner time, and that's my problem. I don't want to eat like a meal and then have dinner too. Marjorie says, wow, you got skills. Stop it. Hi, John Papa. John Lennon says, is it bad I'd let you use me? I shouldn't. I'm beautiful. It is my weakness. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Here he goes. Girlie, what should I do tomorrow and lately? I've been enjoying pickleball lately, and it's a fun sport. Play pickleball. Scott says, okay, thanks. I will go to Dillard's tomorrow, get size. John Lennon says Taco Tuesday tomorrow. No, tomorrow I'm going to Hollywood, the Academy. It's called the Academy Museum, and then there's a cute restaurant inside that's called Fanny's, which is actually my mother's name. Yes, my mother's name is Fanny. And my grandmother's name is Fanny. So she purposely did that to her own child. When I was little, my cousin would call my mother Titi Butt. Because if you don't know, Fanny means ass. Weston says, would you rather live in a camper? You're a Great Wolf Lodge. Ew, I don't like camping. I hate outside. Mark says, see, I don't have patience to be coloring like that. Oh, you just be scrabbling. Peace and Joy says, when I win the lottery, $500 billion after taxes, I will put together a massive tour of famous comedians, and you will be on the headliners. And there will be snow cones made available for free. I love snow cones. Center Fire says, ever been to a male strip club? I've been to a male review, and women don't look at it the way, like, men go to a strip club and go, oh. Women go and we're like, or laughing. I was dying laughing. Like, it was nothing sexy about it at all. I was literally crying laughing. John Lunda says, LOL came out of a fanny and she came out of a fanny. Nobody's born out of a butt. That is so weird. Hey, Raina. Happy birthday, Raina. Wizard says, that's a cool ass name. I will give your grandma a high five. Yeah, cool ass name. No way, John London. Crunchy Biscuit says, I drink coffee as soon as I wake up and only have one meal, which is dinner. For me, coffee suppresses my appetite. I feel more energy eating one meal. 3 meals a day makes me sleepy. Yeah, I don't eat 3 meals. I always end up skipping something. And honestly, maybe you're right, because I would eat a lot less when I was drinking coffee. But the thing about me is I put so much stuff in my coffee to enjoy it that it was fattening and full of sugar. So I just cut coffee completely. Because I was using like the Cinnabon creamers, sugar, cinnamon, flavored hazelnut, vanilla coffee, like caramel coffees. It was just too sweet, and it was really making me puffy. So when I cut coffee, I actually lost like 20 pounds, I think, from that and taking berberine. But that is a good point. I feel like I did eat less when I drank coffee. Peace and Joy says, it seems 3 meals a day was implemented by the powerful elite just for us to spend more money and buy crap. 1 meal a day, little snacks in between, maybe foods. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I won't eat like whole meals. Like, I had it was like half a wrap. And then right now what I'm thinking is I have a little chicken wrap left over and a couple sweet potato fries. Peace and Joy says overeating is excessive. Yes, we eat when we're bored and other things, not when we're hungry for the most part. And we're trying to eat a big breakfast, a big lunch, and a big dinner. Yeah. Crunchy Biscuit said Rothschild invented 3 meals a day. Peace and Joy says, yep, and the whole scale of food from grains to meat, this and that, how they all created that. John London says, I took my coffee black. I miss those days. Oh, so you're a sociopath, John London. Do you also swallow pills without water? Peace and Joy says, I have a bunch of South American organic coffee stored away for the apocalypse. I don't drink coffee, but I think it'll be good for bartering during that time. Juna Kid says, hi, stuff. Juna Kid, ain't nobody marrying you. La da 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 do do ba do ba do ba do do. Okay, we finished her top. Let's get into her hair because that's really what I want to do. I feel like she should be dark brown, and maybe we'll give her a highlight or two. No one's marrying you, Juna Kid. Yes. Very nice. I like it. Thank you, Mark. John Lennon says, I do swallow pills without water every day. See what I'm saying? Crazy. Crazy. You crazy. YouTube says swallowing pills without water isn't bad for you. Just got to be chew them thoroughly before swallowing. Crunchy Biscuit says black coffee with Demerara sugar is so good. What is Demerara sugar? Hi, GT Vibes. What I got to do to be baby daddy number 2? About to block you. About to block you. I know baby daddy number 1. So, yeah. I don't want children, just Chewy, my son Chewy. I don't want any more kids because my main thing is I'm literally scared of dying from childbirth. Like, it's literally a fear because TMI, I get the most excruciating cramps. And if I could barely get through that, I ain't pushing a baby out of my cucaracha. I'm just not. Oh, it's brown sugar. Cane unrefined sugar. Have you tried monk fruit sweetener? It's like way better for you than sugar, and it's just as sweet. Ew, have you guys ever tried that mushroom coffee? I feel like it tastes like naturally sweet, but it gave me like no energy. I do like brown sugar. Peace and Joy says, damn, she said block. GT says, what about a C-section? Why not just get a planned Caesarean? Hotspot says, I'm scared to try that. Samuel says, hi, beautiful from California. Hi, Samuel. It's not like psychedelic mushrooms, Hotspot. You're not going to trip on them, unfortunately. Crunchy Biscuit said, I've not tried to look into it. It's pretty good, but I just don't feel like it gave me the same energy. Mark says it's 8:48 p.m. in Boston. It's 5:48 here. Samuel says, you're a beauty. Thank you. GT, I'm down for whatever you're okay with. Hutu says, why is it mushroom coffee and not mushroom broth? It's broth, isn't it? No, it's coffee. I want to try reishi coffee. Yeah, it was called Rise was the one I did. I had a collaboration with them, so they sent it to me for free. And then, they paid me to do my little post or whatever, but I had to actually drink it and try it. And it tasted good. The flavor was actually really good naturally, but I didn't feel like it gave me energy. Weston says, a question. Do you think special needs kids has been normalized now? 1930s days, special needs kids are the same like anybody else. The special needs kids means a lot to me. No, I don't think it's the same. Hot sauce is true. I'd rather put cheese and pico de gallo on a mushroom and eat it. There you go. Weston says, can I tell you a joke? You can try. My cousin B started, what? I mean, and of course she's only had, okay, you gotta go. Happy closer to death day? What the hell does that mean still? Crunchy Biscuit says caffeine is the only drug I take. Mark says, I think you're the only YouTuber that reads every question. You're doing a good job. I try. It's hard, and I know it's going to get harder as more people join. What did Iron Man tell the Hulk? To go to Smashburger. Did you like my joke? Honestly? Hi, Scooter. Hey, you're not a vampire today. No, I'm not. GT Vibes, cheese on Pico. Just tell us you're a serial killer so we can report you to the local authorities. Oh, but the guy who takes pills with no water and drinks black coffee isn't a serial killer? John Lennon says birthday is 1 year closer to death. That is a horrible way to say happy birthday. That is awful. I don't like that at all. Centerfire says I drink black coffee. So you're also a sociopath. Potential serial killer. All right, guys, we're almost at the end of my stream. Make sure you join the Patreon, follow me on my socials, click the link where it says all my links. Check out AI School if you want to learn how to make content without being behind a camera or in front of a camera. Centerfire says can't be that bad. It is. Pills and coffee makes sense though. I guess so. Peace and Joy says as you become more popular, paparazzi will be following you around town. I doubt it. I don't know any YouTuber that got paparazzi following them. Scooter says I felt like you didn't care about me when you were a vampire. That character, Hunter Darkside, hates everyone and everything. That's part of the character. Hotspot says I want to do a stand-up set about 5 guys going out of business, but make the punchline about with a name like that. I understand why. Centerfire says have a good night. Bye, Centerfire. Crunchy Businesses, thank you for an excellent live stream. Stay blessed. Thank you. I started to get upset on that day, so I left. You have to realize, Scooter, that like, unless I'm like this, I'm a character, and I'm gonna be trolling, and I'm gonna be so in that character because that's how you act. A great actor does not break character, and I rarely do, even in just my live streams. So don't ever take it personal. Just realize it's all just part of the act. It's part of the show. Don't think you know what I mean? Hotspots on 5 guys sounds so offensive, don't it? You know, I remember I was in Miami with my friends once, and the guy that I was seeing at the time, I told him I was at 5 guys, and he thought that that meant something else. And I remember he like snapped on me. I was like, it's a burger place, lunatic. Like, I dumped him because his response was so nasty. I was like, you're an idiot. Like, look it up, loser. Because I remember we were at 5 guys in Miami, and I called my boyfriend at the time, and I told him that, oh, my friend is over here talking to Cameron. The rapper Cameron was there because he liked Cameron as an artist. So I told him, I was like, Cameron's here. It's so cool. We're at 5 guys. He's like, have fun with your 5 guys and Cameron. I was like, what? And then I sent him a picture of the burger like this and dumped him. John London says, thanks for the late night entertainment. As always, you're smart. Thank you, John London. He says, the characters are fantastic. Thank you. SA says, when are you going to get off, Queen? Not forcing. Probably like another 5 minutes. Hotspot. Yeah, for real. Mark says, it's really nice to meet you. You did really good. Thank you, Mark. I try to stream Monday through Friday. 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is always the time. And sometimes I do weekends. I always let you guys know on my community post when I am streaming. And now I know how to set an upcoming live stream too. So I'm going to start doing that regularly. Scooter says, please don't do that again because I might unsubscribe. Scooter, it's going to happen again. It's a live comedic skit. That's how you got to look at it. Like a live comedy skit just through a live stream. If you can't take a joke, you in the wrong place, Scooter, and I'm not apologizing. Straight up. 5 guys as well, for real. I don't believe nothing anybody said on this. I know, Chew. It's almost over. We're going to take our little evening walk. And then Mama's got to get ready for Bible study. Bible study. Okay, this is as far as we're getting today. We will continue this. Maybe next stream. John London says, I love being part of the jokes in the streams. Thank you, John London, for taking a joke. Scooter says, okay, I'm sorry. It's just that I get very emotional because of my ADHD. Well, as somebody who probably has ADHD, just tell yourself it's not real. It's a joke. It's a character. And it's not personal. Hunter Darkside literally hates everyone, even his mom or her mom. She's non-binary. And it's not real. It's just a character. John London says, what's your favorite book of the Bible? Probably Psalms. I will try to be on because me and you are two different times. Oh, that's true. Scooter says, I can't control my ADHD. I understand that. Crunchy Biscuit says, Hunter Darkside rules. Thank you. I'm surprised at how many people like Hunter Darkside. I'm going to do a poll, see Hunter Darkside or Tia Marissa, and who you guys like more. Hey, and if you guys are new here, make sure you go check out my page, watch the old live streams, check out the videos, check out my award-winning mockumentary, The Tias. We've literally won like 25 awards from all kinds of festivals throughout the entire country, the entire world, okay? From Paris, New York, Chile, Argentina, like everywhere. Hi, Adeline. And so if you want to see more about that, check out the Diaz playlist here. Like I said, everything's on Patreon. You got like 500 pieces of content, all my comedy, photo sets, exclusive live streams, reactions. You can message me there. John says, I like the book of John, Ecclesia. Oh, I love the book of John too. But I don't think of Psalms as a book. Dave is one of my favorite people. You're right. Mark says, is there any way we can smash the like button, Dahmer? George says, I like Latino bitches. Well, I'm glad because I'm a big bitch. Thank you, John. Okay. So I'm sorry for saying about unsubscribe to. I do apologize. Yeah, I'm not mad at you, Scooter. I'm just trying to tell you, like, you cannot take me serious. Like, the only time you can take me serious is when I'm myself. If you come on here and I'm Hunter Darkside, or I'm Hennessy, or I'm Baru, or I'm Tia Marissa, or I'm Racheta, or whoever, like, that's a character. It's completely different. It's separate. Don't take it personal. Just think of it like you're watching a TikTok, but it's a live stream. Okay? You wouldn't be upset at a TikTok, right? All right, my darlings. We are going to stop here. This is where we're at. Maybe we will continue next stream. Maybe I'll color it by myself. I don't know. I will tell you this though. New vlog is dropping on Patreon. This week from when we went to Dave and Buster's. Hennessy and Betsy Sue went to Dave and Buster's for their friend's birthday party. So I made a little mini vlog for that. It's going to be exclusively on Patreon. So make sure y'all join. Make sure y'all join the Patreon. I don't know where none of these colors go right now. So I'm just going to guess. Oh, no, you go here. And then you go here. Whatever. Thank you. John says, good night. I'm going to look into adult coloring books like that. Oh, yeah. I'll share the link. I'll share it for you so you guys can get it in my Amazon store. And the pencil that just fell. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications. Let's do our end of the live stream poses. Make sure you take your screenshot, share it in community posts, make fan art with it, go crazy, and you'll get a shout out. Okay. Did you get it? 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 Thank you. Just made new shorts, by the way. Oh, nice. Go to the fan site, John. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.